Hi, welcome to the Shelly Studio, and today I'm working on my mission inspiration for July, and the prompt for this one is page vacation. It says recreate your favorite vacation or create a dream or fantasy destination. And the colors were orange, green, and yellow. They look kind of fluorescent, but that could just be the view on my phone when I'm looking at his post on the Mission Inspiration Facebook group. So I had this yellow bit of paper and it doesn't quite fit my page, so I've grabbed some orange, pretty bright orange, to put in the space that is left, so there's no white. And it's just a clean-up jelly print on the left side, and it's got a little bit of green in there and some orange, so I figured it worked. So I am planning with my friend to go to New Zealand and Australia in the end of October. So I figured I would do something in that spirit. I thought I had a picture of a kangaroo. I looked all over in my pictures. I've been kind of purging because I don't use pictures very often, so I might have tossed it at some point. But I remember having a kangaroo, but now I don't. So we're just going with some random stuff, and hopefully it gives you the idea of New Zealand and Australia. So I'm just gluing that down. I used a little bit of that glitter glue, and I'll have to trim the top because it wasn't quite tall enough either. I thought I had it the right height, but it's just a little bit short. And I just happened to have this washi tape sitting on my desk, and it had grass on it, so I figured I would just run a little bit of washi tape grass along the bottom. I'm really excited to go. The New Zealand part is a cruise, so we're going to specific ports. And Australia, we're only going to be there for a few days. But if you have any suggestions of what I should see or anything, just let me know. If you've been there, you live there, or want to go there. I'm kind of excited. It'll be fun. It's very expensive. Like, I saved my tax return, so I have that, and then hopefully I'll have saved enough for everything by the time it comes around. But it's a pretty pricey trip. It's a long way to go. I can't even remember how long they said the flight was, but it's pretty long. Alright, so I got my grass on there. And these two things, they aren't really Australian per se, but I really liked them, so I wanted to use them. This first one is a painting I took out of a catalog, but it looks like a bunch of numbers, so it kind of makes me think of all the costs. And that's my list of expenses right there. And if you look at that, that could be $24,767. I wouldn't put it past it. And then I just liked this ceramic jar, and I thought it went well with those colors over there. Yes, I do have a few extra colors besides the ones required. And then I do get travel brochures a lot. I use them for junk journals, scrapbooks, whatever. I've had to throw a few away. I'm never going to finish them all if I tried to fill them all up. But that has Australia and New Zealand on it. It's not the trip I'm taking, the particular route that's on there, but I just thought that was fun. And then this is a picture of me and my friend on some previous excursion, and I thought that would just be fun to add because I'm going with her. And I don't know what kind of bird this is. I don't know what country. I doubt it's native to Australia. But since I couldn't find the kangaroo or a koala or anything like that in my travel books, I picked this bird because it went with the colors, and I just tore its legs off. It's alright, we'll make it work. There we go. Easy peasy. Trying to get his beak going. There we go. But I thought the colors went good, but it's doesn't stand out quite enough, so I'll have to do something about that. And then I just had this word in my collection. And it says, far, far away. So I hope everyone is doing well. I'm glad you're here watching my video. If you like it, please give it a thumbs up or leave a comment. Appreciate it when you do. Helps YouTube know that maybe you like something you're seeing. Thumb it up even if you don't like it. No, I'm just kidding. And, you know, as always, if you're not already subscribed, think about hitting that subscribe button and the bell icon. I try to upload at least twice a week. I've been a little bit of a slacker lately, but hopefully I'll get back on track here. I thought I had done one last Wednesday, and last Wednesday being the second week in July, so you'll see this later. But apparently I hadn't scheduled it yet. I'd uploaded it, but hadn't scheduled it, so it came out on Saturday instead. Or maybe it was Saturday and came out on Wednesday. I can't remember. But it was a few days behind. So I'm just using these markers to put a little orange behind this bird. I was hoping that would help it stand out, but I'm not sure if it's quite dark enough. Maybe it helps a little bit. I did not want to outline it in black. I get so tempted sometimes to outline in black. I didn't want to do it. And yeah, those markers blend pretty well. So I felt like it needed a little bit more. So I decided to decorate, like create a decorative frame around the picture. Just for fun. We'll make that the main focal, I guess. So I go around it with yellow, and then I put some green dots around it, I think. Yeah. Well, and after I do this part, I decide to look up, I still felt like it was empty, so I decided to look up, I looked up New Zealand tribal patterns, and found one that I think is, you know, you look it up in Google, but you have to kind of, you know, take it for what it's worth, right? But I think it's called Maori Designs. And so I do a little bit of that. And then I look up Australian, and that one's is harder to determine. But they do put dots over things, so I'm like, okay, the frame is like the dots. For New Zealand. Okay, if you're, Australia, and I hope that doesn't offend anybody. I just like to learn about different art and stuff. And so I just did a brief cursory look through. I'll have to do more reading before I go on my trip. But yeah, the Aboriginal art was really interesting in that it tells stories handed down and stuff. That was really interesting. And when I was looking up the New Zealand art, I found Maori art, and there's a thing for teaching it to kids, and they talk about, I don't know what kind of fern it is that does, is it a fiddle fern that does the little coil and then comes out, and it's kind of representative of that, and then they do it in different ways and just elaborate it a bit. So this one's just like a real simple pattern, trying to do with my white Posca pen that doesn't like to work, because white pens and paint pens do not like me. They almost look like noses, huh? Guess I shouldn't have pointed that out. Everybody's gonna see a nose, a bunch of noses. And then, yeah, they usually do a couple of solid colors. I saw red and black in the little instruction I saw. It was, like I said, it was for teaching art lesson for children, so, you know. So I'm trying to do that red, but hoping it still blends with the orange. And then they do another solid color, and they kind of repeat it, but I'm just kind of making it work with my page. So I decided to outline the white to make it stand out more. I like that. And then I'll add a little black on the outside. So this page is just kind of a collection of things. But it was kind of fun to do and think about where I'm going to be going in a few months. And here's where I just decided I'd, you know, because they had them real black and white, solid colors, or black and red. So I decided to add a little bit more black. I don't know what happened there. Camera must have gone off. But it's just about done. Well, I hope you like this, and I hope you like my channel. Thank you all for watching. Have an awesome day.